Quaid Azam, Part 248. In Sindh, Allah Bakhsh, a nationalist Muslim who was heading the provincial ministry, was dismissed by the governor in October 1942 for returning his title of Khan Bahadur and OBE as the protest against British refusal to meet nationalist India's demand for freedom. The League leader in assembly was invited and then actively helped by the governor to form the ministry. In Azam, Rohini Kumar Chaudhary, independent, claimed that he was in a position to form a ministry but was not invited to do so, though the League leader was asked instead by the governor to form a ministry in August 1942. The Muslim League too had kept out of the Viceroy's Executive Council principally because their demands were not conceded immediately and they hesitated appearing as unreservedly pro-British. The League did, however, cooperate with the war effort by opposing the Quit India demand of the Congress, which was denounced as an attempt to bypass the League. Lord Linlithgow was foremost in the forcefully pursuing of the policy of helping the League to consolidate its power and form Muslim League ministries in the provinces where Congress had resigned from the office. Whereas at the beginning of the war, there was not a single Muslim League ministry in any of these provinces. By the time Lord Linlithgow took office in November 1943, all the four provinces of Bengal, Assam, the NWFP and Sindh, which were claimed by the League for Pakistan, Muslim League ministries had been established. A further step in this direction was taken when, after the commencement of Gandhi's fast in the Aga Khan Palace detention camp in February 1943, three of the Viceroy's executive councillors resigned in the protest. Linlithgow filled the vacancies by making fresh nomination promptly, commented the New Statesman and Nation on 8 May 1943. The newcomers are not an impressive team, but the most signified point about them is that the composition of the council now realizes Mr. Jinnah's ideal of parity in number between Muslims and Hindus. When once the precedent is established, it will be claimed by the minority community as a vested right. This seems a reckless innovation. A theory then began to be propounded by the British that the democratic principle of decision by the majority vote was not applicable to India, as Hindus and Muslims were disparate elements who were not agreed even on the fundamental rules of the game. Therefore, the right of self-determination of the Muslims as a community should be recognized. A constitutional garb was thus provided to the two-nation theory of the Muslim League. Top-ranking conservatives like Winterton, Amery, Zetland, Churchill did their best through their speeches in the Parliament and outside to put their imprimatur on and give currency to this theory. Amery, in his speeches on 18 November 1941, explained rightly or wrongly the experience of the provincial self-government on British parliamentary lines has convinced the Muslims that they cannot submit to any central government for India in which the executive is directly dependent on the parliamentary majority, which, if provincial experience is any guide, would be an obedient mouthpiece of the Congress High Command. The British government also set the fashion of terming the Congress as Hindu, even though Congress had as members a large number of Muslims on its rolls, often a Muslim as its president and routinely Muslims as members of its executive.